Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. That's so cringy, but I can't think of anything better, so roll with me. Hello. I know I said henlo. Hello, and welcome to the gender tag. There's like 5 million of these out there, but I still feel like doing it. Cause I'm borrowing a nice teacher for my photography borrowing a nice camera for my photography teacher. So I figured, well, why not? Anyway, this is completely unedited because I'm a chump and I don't have the patience for editing. Hashtag depression. Anyway, so I have the post on my laptop. And yeah, so number 1, how do you self-identify your gender and what does that definition mean to you? Oh yeah, and by the way, I haven't like read over these questions beforehand, so whoops. So like, I mainly identify as transmasculine non-binary, which is like going towards a guy and like going on T, getting top surgery and that kind of stuff, but like still being non-binary. So that's like my main identity, but like I'm fine with like a bunch of different other things like androgynous, gender non-conforming, gender fuck, queer, I don't know, whatever. Number 2, what pronouns honor you? Currently he, him. I'm feeling like once I like go on T, get top surgery, start passing, I'll be fine with like they, them pronouns. But right now, like I'm like really insecure, so he, him. Describe the style of clothing that you most often wear. It's usually t-shirt and jeans, like year round. I'm kind of between styles right now. Like I was going through my like punk, goth, still residually emo phase, and now I'm in my like soft, Tumblr-y, aesthetic-y type of thing. So like I have like, some days I'll wear like all black and like some like fucking emo shit, and then the next day I'll wear like a gold t-shirt with a flower patch and like blue jeans and like makeup. I don't know, it's whatever. Oh yeah, back up to number 1, I'm kind of like gender fluid, but like not really. It's like kind of like how gay I am. Some days I feel gayer than others. I don't know. I don't know. 4, talk about choices of body hair. How do you style your hair? Do you have facial hair? If you choose to shave, what do you not shave? Okay. Body hair, I kind of just let do its thing. I don't shave my body hair, but like sometimes I like trim my armpit hair when it gets like uncomfortably long, like with like scissors or some shit. And then this is the wonderful haircut we're working with now. It's the one that like every gay person has, like let's be real. I wanted a mohawk for a while and I kind of had a faux hawk, but then I looked like I had a mullet or I was David Bowie, and like I love David Bowie but I don't like having a mullet, so I did that off. I'm thinking August when I go to college I'm gonna like do the sides real short and then dye the top like lilac or lavender, which will be hard with my ginger hair, but whatever. I don't know. I kind of want to like grow it out once I start passing, because like I like long hair. I just don't like, you get it. 5, talk about cosmetics. Do you choose to wear makeup? Do you paint your nails? What types of soaps and perfumes do you use? Makeup I sometimes wear. I have like these 2 highlights I really like, and then that like alyxiero blood red eyeshadow that I like to wear sometimes, or like I'll like do black eyeliner on my waterline. Ooh, I just got this blue mascara that I love. I'll probably wear that to Pride. Yeah, I usually, like when I'm feeling like completely neutral, I won't really wear any makeup. When I'm feeling like really gay or really femme, I'll wear like highlight and eyeliner and like shit, all that jazz. And when I'm feeling like mask, I'll like fill in my eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil. I have a tutorial on my channel, link in the description. So yeah. Do I paint my nails? Sometimes. Again, usually when I'm feeling more femme. I actually just picked it off because I painted them, but I didn't want parents to see, and my parents are out of town and they're getting home tomorrow. So anyway, I had like light blue on this hand and then purple glitter on this hand. I usually like pick like fucking weird ass colors, not like red or pink or some shit, and I love glitter. So, for like soaps and perfumes, I use like Axe shampoo and body wash just because it's what we have. And then I use my mom's Garnier whatever conditioner because I like my hair to be soft because I am soft. And then just like whatever the fuck face soap we have. And I use like those like really nice smelling lotions from Bath and Body Works because they smell nice. I don't care. And then I use like Gillette or something. No, Degree. I use Degree men's deodorant. So it's kind of a mishmash, but I'm cool with that. 6. Have you experienced being misgendered? If so, how often? Yes, so much. I'm currently in my last year of high school. If you're in the UK or somewhere that does it differently than the US, I don't know. 12th year of schooling, I think. I'm 17, if that helps at all. So, I came out to like my friends in the middle of 9th grade. And like my parents in the middle of 10th grade. So, but like I like knew I was, well, first I identified as like gender fluid, and then I was like completely trans male, and then I was like trans mass non-binary. It's been a journey. So when I first like knew I was trans over the summer leading into high school. So like I've known for like 3.5 years, I think. So like from that moment, I've been getting misgendered. And I came out to my friends like 3 years ago, and they're pretty good. It's just like the other kids at school and like my family members, because like I used to bind, but it was like really uncomfortable and it didn't make me pass anyway, and it hurt, and I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I'm about to graduate, it doesn't matter, so I don't bind anymore. I'm wearing a fucking bralette now, like, come at me. So like, I don't pass at all, and I'm like really flamboyant. So like, everybody like thinks I'm a lesbian, but they think I'm a straight girl because of like how femme I am. I don't know, I get misgendered a lot, basically, is what I'm saying. But this year I've been in like mainly art classes, which are like, and they're like upper level art classes, like 2 and 3 in AP classes. So, you know, there's like, most of the kids in there are pretty liberal, so they don't misgender as much. It's just the other kids. 7. Do you experience dysphoria? How does that affect you? Yeah, I used to be really, really dysphoric, but then I kind of like made peace with it and like came to the realization that like I won't be able to have top surgery for a while, so like this is still gonna be here and I can't get rid of it now. So I've kind of like accepted it, and like I don't like them. It'd be nifty if I could have top surgery today, but I can't. So I've just accepted that. I know I can't change it. So, not really. I mean, occasionally I get really dysphoric. It's not really body dysphoria, although I do have like, I do like hate my hips, hate my chest, wish I had a dick, wish my voice were a little bit lower. But mainly I have like social dysphoria. I think that's a thing where like, I like want to die every time somebody misgenders me. So I guess that's the kind of dysphoria I have. 8, talk about children. Are you interested in having children? When do you want to carry a child if that were an option for you? Do you want to be the primary caretaker for any children you have? I don't know. I really haven't decided on kids. 'Cause like, I don't know. I kind of like kids, but I don't like babies. So if I have kids, I probably want to adopt kids that are like 6 or 7 or in their teenage years or something like that. Unless, like, if I do get married, which I don't even know, and like my partner really wants our own kid and we're both able to conceive a kid, I might then, but right now, let's put a temporary no on that. But I'm like the dad friend now. Like all of the trans kids at my school, they call me dad, and I call them son or daughter or kid or whatever. So I kind of have kids in that manner because I have to like tell them to take off your frickin' binder if it's been 8 hours and, you know, don't fucking talk with duct tape. You know, shit like that. So I'm practically a dad already. 9, talk about money. All kinds of other things. Money is kind of a problem for me because, like, I work, like, 16 hours a week and I get $9 an hour before taxes. So, like, I don't know how much I get. I just, like, see the direct deposit and I'm like, cool. But, I mean, I have college to pay for. I have gas. I need a new car because my car gets 8 miles a gallon. So, and college and food and clothes and all that shit. And then also like transition related stuff. So I really need to stop spending money as much as I can because I'm hurting. It's not gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to take out like so many student loans. Yeah. It says like, are you uncomfortable when others pay for you? No, not really. It says like, do you pay for things like dates? Well, I'm ugly and nobody likes me, so what's a date? But a couple years ago I dated a girl. Hi, Kate. We're still friends. And yeah, I paid for stuff when we were together. And like, I still buy my friends shit. Like, I shouldn't, but I do. That's like where a lot of my money goes. I buy my friends so much stuff and they never buy me anything back. Salty! So, yeah, basically the lesson is I need to stop spending money so I can fucking transition. Sick. Yeah. Question 10 is like, anything else you want to share about your experience with gender? Not really. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So I guess that's it. Thanks for watching my amazing video. See y'all later. Yeah.